Hello, welcome to my channel. We have been solving this past paper. So right now I have this mathematics paper 1, pure math 1, and it is October November 2024. So we have already solved some questions. So let us jump onto the question number 8, I believe. Yeah, question number 8 because 7 I have solved in previous uh, videos. So let's do this question. It is given that beta is an angle between 90 and 180 such that sine beta is A. Okay, and express this thing in terms of A. Okay, this is an interesting information that the angle is between 90 and 180. Remember the sine curve, it goes like this. It starts from 0, goes to maximum at 90, and it comes to 180, right? So, and then let me draw it. It goes like this, right? So this is 360 degree. This is 180 degree. So our angle is between 90 and 180. So our angle beta, it is somewhere here from 90 to 180. Okay, and sine beta is equal to A, fine, okay. Now, let me use another color. If you talk about cosine curve, then cosine curve starts from here, it goes to 0, and it goes to -1 at 180, right? So we are using this range from 90 to 180. So our sine curve is this one and cosine curve is this one. So it is negative. Okay. So in general, we know that cos beta would be plus minus under the root 1 minus sine square beta, right? But since we know that beta is between 90 and 180, then this cosine has to be negative. So I will take only negative value, and we will, if for this particular problem, the cos beta is going to be negative 1 minus, and sine square beta will be a square. Okay, so these are two important pieces of information that we will be using sine beta equals a, and cosine beta is equal to negative of 1 minus a square. Now let's start the question. We have to express tangent square beta minus 3 sine beta into cos beta in terms of A. So let me write everything in terms of sine and cosine. So tangent square beta means it is sine square beta over cos square beta minus 3 sine beta cos beta. And now let's express everything in terms of A. So sine square beta would be A square, right? And cos square beta would be, when we make the square of this thing, it will be simply 1 minus A square, right? Minus 3, and sine beta is A again, and cos beta is this expression because it's negative here. It will write one more step, negative 1 minus A square. So when we simplify, it is going to be A square over 1 minus A square, and minus minus plus 3A under the root 1 minus A square. Okay, so this is our final solution. Okay, now let's do question number B, 8B. Solve the equation. Okay, so this is sine square theta plus 2 cos square theta. And let me bring everything to the left. It's minus 4 sine theta minus 3 equals 0. And we know that our angle theta is between 0 and 60 degrees. One complete cycle. So we'll use this information in a second. Let's try to simplify this thing. I would like to bring everything into the sine. So this is sine square theta plus 2 cos square theta. I will write as 1 minus sine square theta minus 4 sine theta minus 3 equals 0. Okay, so sine square theta plus 2 and plus minus minus 2 sine square theta minus 4 sine theta minus 3 equals 0. So sine square minus 2 sine square, this is going to be minus sine square theta, and then minus 4 sine theta, and plus 2 and minus 3, so this is minus 1 equals 0. Let me multiply with negative everywhere, so it is going to be sine square theta plus 4 sine theta plus 1 equals 0. So we have a quadratic equation in sine square theta. If I replace sine theta by x, then sine square will be x square. So this is x square plus 4x plus 1 equals 0. Okay. Now we can use quadratic formula to solve this thing. X equals minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4 into a into c. So this is 1 into 1 divided by 2a. So 2, 1, 1. Okay, so minus 4 plus minus, this is going to be 16, so it's 12, 12 under root is going to be 2 under the root 3. Am I right? Over 2, so it will become minus 2 plus minus under the root 3. Okay, so we will have two answers, minus 2 minus under the root 3 and minus 2 plus under the root 3. Okay, it is a bit difficult to visualize what are these numbers. So if I use my calculator, I'm not sure whether this allowed here, but just to give you the right picture, this answer, okay, you can imagine that this answer is going to be more than negative 1. Negative 2, okay, this is negative 2, and under 3 is negative 1.732, something like this. So the whole thing will be minus 3.732, right? And this would be minus 2 plus 1.732. So that would be something. Yes. Okay, so that is something minus 0.2679. Okay, so of course this is not an acceptable answer because you x is sine theta, right? So sine theta is between plus 1 and minus 1. This is more than minus 1, right? So it's out of the range, so we will not take this answer. We cannot take this answer. So my x, which is basically sine theta, it is minus 0.2679. Okay, now we have to find the value of x, and now it comes this information that my angle is between 0 and 160. It comes handy. Okay, so sine theta goes from 0 to maximum value, and then 0, and then minimum value, and then come back here. So this is 360, right? Okay, now sine theta is negative 2.6. Remember, this maximum value was negative 1. This value is positive 1. So negative 2.6 is almost here. Negative 0.2679. So this corresponds to this angle and this angle. You have to find these two angles, right? If I use calculator and find theta by using sine inverse, it gives me, give me a second. Okay, it gives me minus 15.54 degrees. Okay, but this is outside my range. My range is 0 to 360. Remember? So I cannot take this answer. But this is giving me something, when I extend it, it goes like this. So it is giving me this, the calculator is giving me this answer, right? So this much is 15, right? Negative 15 over here. So you can see that this angle must be the same after this. So my angle has to be 180 plus this number. So one answer is 180 plus 15.54. Makes sense? Because 15.54 is from here to here. Remember, this is 15.54. It is the same thing from here to here. So I just have to add this number into 180. Okay. And the second answer is I have to subtract from 360 the same answer. So 360 minus 15.54. Okay, I'm not confusing you that this information that x is equal to negative 0.2679 and it gives me theta equal to negative 15.54 degree. I cannot take this value of cosine, but this will help me find the right angle in my range. And these two angles. So when I simplify them, it's 195.54, and the second answer is 300 and when I subtract this one, 344.46. Okay, these are both in degrees. So I hope you understand the logic of each step here in both parts, both of the question. And if you ever have any question, you can always ask me in the comment section. If you find these videos helpful, then please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.